Mr. Pelletier here, just giving you a heads up on the assignment that is due on this coming Sunday. I'm thinking I will extend that date because it is a 7-day stretch of time watching. You want to make a 7-day tracking assignment. I'm going to open up this assignment here like this, and it's going to download to the local file. And we click on the SLS1101 Excel file. And this is another reason you have to have Microsoft Office installed to read these Excel files for the most part. You familiarize yourself with the directions. Read the directions entirely before here and or in Blackboard. You log your time for 7 days. You're using this format on step number 2 to record your time. What did you do? Replace this right here with the day. So I'm going to enable editing on this document. And in this space here, up on top, I can replace that and say I'm going to start my time schedule chart on 9/10. Replace with day, replace with date. So here, let's see, it would be Monday. Monday, replace with date. If I were to change this up on top, I'm changing it to 9/10/18. And what did I do at 12 a.m.? Well, I was sleeping or I'm studying. I'm doing the fine tuning of what and how I spent my time in this 7-day stretch. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, through day 7. And now you may log in, example, shopping. Record how you spend your time for 7 days. You may log these items using any description you like. For instance, shopping. For ease of recording, you may want to print this page. We will categorize the items later. So, in the review of the pie chart, once you're through with that, you enter those components or those letters using the coding that's been available to you. So if it's an R for reading, research, studying, homework, you can put, say for day 2 in here, if I were to type an R in there, it's going to reflect. Notice that half the time in this chart automatically flips over and made the time change, because now it says over 50% of my time out of these pages here are being recorded as research time. Going down in here, I'm going to change that off to, let's see, 12:30. It wasn't a C, it was sleeping, right? So in here, once I click something in, the times change again. And right now, sleep was green, okay? So that R and S. So I go all the way through my time. After I've documented, I'm taking my time from the initial page on the record, and you put details of what you've done during this time on this page. And then you categorize those with the letters according to this chart. You can deviate a little bit, but the idea is to give you an idea of how do you spend your time. Are you using it well? After that, you realize after 7 days, you don't touch this one, reviewed pie chart after that time. On the 7th day, maybe you're going in and making that evaluation. Review the pie chart. And then on the 4th day, you make a new schedule. How will it change? How have you adapted your time and your needs to study more, to pay more attention to the things that are important to you based upon your values that you've already decided are important? Hopefully those include time for study, time for going to class, time for sleep, time for family, time to play basketball if that's what you do, because you make time for things like that you need to do. And that way, you make time for friends. You make time for going out. You got to do what you got to do, so long as the time and the value and your results are going to work for you. So it's step 4 that will make the difference. And I'm going to ask you at some point, well, how's that working out for you? Are you keeping to your schedule? You've made the changes. You've made the effort. You did it for 7 days. Put it into practice. Okay? So I'm going to pull this back off of here. And on this page, it's part 4 is design that schedule. So once you've gone through, download and print how to spend your days. And then part 3, you start plugging in those letters so the time chart reacts accordingly. Okay? So that's on number 2. Let's say it's not necessarily assignable, or if you haven't started it yet, I want a full 7 days. It's not necessarily due Sunday, because at this point, if you haven't started, you're at least 2 days behind already. So let's talk about this a little bit, and make sure that you're filling the content in Module 2, because you have study activities. That's in the study activity, right? That was Module 2, study activity number 4. So you've got to watch these videos on Laura Vanderkamp's talk, How to Control and Gain Control of Your Free Time. This one, Explore Your Values in the Personal Assessment, textbook, page 30. Do that ahead of time before we get to class if you like. And so really that's it. You're reading chapter 2. Complete the score on your personal values assessments. Record your results and get that screenshot. Watch the video and the print and use the time tracking chart. So if we go over to the Module 2 again, for study activities, the assessments is your time tracking chart again. And what surprised me most is actually due the following week, okay? So let's get a jump. And Module 2 quiz is not due for yet a couple of weeks. Read the chapter, start your time, and let's extend it a week if you want to. I would turn it in anyway. Get it done if you have it done. Mark your time for 7 days if you already started. But just to let you know, I may extend that time out as a window that you can complete everything. Make sure you get it done well for the following week. Okay, thanks all. Class is Wednesday night. Bye.